Streaming 2 days in a row, what the fuck? Yo, welcome on guys. Hello, hello, just a boy, Born Tordos, Dureka, Bujum. How you guys doing? Hello, hello, hello. Alright, let's go play the game then. Where's my character? Here it is. No, here it is. Level 15. Titan Quest 2 login. Hopefully my GPU isn't gonna die too soon today. So the stream is not gonna be laggy too early. Dude, whenever the game or like the stream gets too laggy, I literally have to restart my entire setup. It's kind of sad, honestly. But it is what it is. The game has performance issues and my GPU is not the newest.
It's a nightmare. Issa went to help the farmers down
This
below
is a nightmare.
and left me in charge. I don't know how to run a village. Everyone has problems and I don't know how to solve any of them. Why isn't Issa back yet?
That said, I did order a new GPU, so hopefully at least one of the problems is gonna be a problem no longer existing soon. Okay, where have I not been yet? I've not checked out this area here. Okay, how do I play this game again? I need to, I think, reshuffle these. Like, this is not good. Why is this an A? It should be like an F or something, or D. But this is an A, maybe. Like, I'm pressing D or F a lot more. Like, it's a lot more intuitive for me to press them. Yo, Burak, welcome, welcome. Glad you enjoy the content. Welcome, welcome on. And yeah, hopefully I can also present to you this game soon in better quality than right now.
Where the statue of Glaukos can be repaired.
Oh, here it is.
It really does look just like Glaukos. The sculpture made the eyes look far too stern.
Glaukos, the Aquaman. Interesting. Attribute point. Okay, okay, okay. Hang on, there was like an NPC like going there right just now, right?
A miracle.
Mythos.
The statue is repaired. Oh, it's a miracle. The statue is repaired. Glaukos himself must have repaired his likeness as a sign that he is watching over me.
Actually.
Of course he did. Have a blessed day, stranger. I'm excited to pray in the presence of Glaukos' miracle.
Related to drivers after December 2024, the
When I was
issues?
a boy, my father took me to visit Glaukos. I thought I'd get a blessing, but all he gave me was advice.
I don't
He told me
think
to cancel the fishing
so.
trip I planned with friends.
Maybe?
Oh, I was so angry. I've been looking forward to it for weeks.
I'm not sure when I
but
checked my drivers the last time, to be
my
fair.
friends and I stayed at home. And that day, a terrible
So I
storm
can't rule it out.
sprung the seas,
it could be that actually as well.
Glaukos saved my life. The lives of all my friends.
Attribute
Whatever is
page
happening
looks
now,
nice, yeah.
Glaukos has
Unfortunately it has like
of that,
probably at least
I'm
one bug,
sure.
but it looks good so far.
I am but a humble farmer. Or I was.
I mean, this is
before my
early
farm
access.
was
The
flooded.
game
I
has
thought about
bugs
fleeing,
for
but
sure.
I've lived
It's
here all my life. Glaukos will return and put things right eventually.
not free from
I
them,
just have to
definitely
be
not.
patient. Great blue-skinned Glaukos, patron of Pyrgos, protector of fishermen. Watch over me in this trial.
Will I play PoE 2? I'll play it again at some point, yeah. I mean, I've played it already in the past. I played like every season of PoE2, at least a little bit. Not like too much to be fair, but at least a little bit. What? Jesus. Should also use my R more, right? What am I doing? I played but didn't stream. I did stream it. No, I did stream PoE2 as well. There should be some recordings on YouTube.
I need to wait.
Yes, really. No cap, no lies. The crab's nest. Oh, I still have to talk to... Oops. The trickster's shrine. Do what the shrine's inscription asks. How did I ignore that earlier? I guess I was already like a bit sleepy yesterday.
Good, you're back.
Yo, get the brain.
Legendary stream rect, Damari direkt, Blooms Liederect, 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 Blooms
This guy was stuck.
Blooms Liederect, 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 Cocktailrect, 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 G.
Dude, yesterday I got a YouTube comment saying like the fucking TTS is cancerous as fuck or something like that. Understandable. Maybe I need to like limit the amount of things you can spam at some point again. I had it limited in the past and then I unlimited it. It's like a trade-off, you know, that you have to think about. Right, can I not put the same setup here? I can, of course. Holy, this axe is huge. Hippocampus scapula. Huge. 5%, wait, 5% all magic runs? What the fuck? Wait, 60% is soft cap? Hold the phone. You can only get 60% resistances? What? Interesting. That is interesting. The performance of this game is not that great now. Also, on stream it's probably a bit worse even on top. Oh, wait, I need to read again. You who desire the blessing of Hermes, god of travelers, messengers, cunning and trade, bring here the beast from which Hermes crafted the first lyre and sacrifice it before the altar, spilling its blood on the ground. Hermes crafting his first lyre? I have to read Greek mythology again, honestly, I do not know that right now. But that's cool, that's cool. They have stuff like this in the game. Yeah, I don't mind the lower soft cap either. 60% is very low, but yeah. I think Grundon's 80 is too high. 75 in PoE is arguably maybe a bit too high as well. Something like 70% maybe. We'll see though. I mean, honestly, it's like a way too early to tell like whether or not like balance is in like a good state or not in this game. This game is all about like, does it even work or not? First of all. Thanks for the resub, Bear Scare. 2 billion years. Holy moly! Appreciate the support. Welcome back. Welcome back. Need better marketing and sales skills. Yep. That's what I need. That's literally my job, right? My job is to sell this game to you guys right here, right now. Yep. That's exactly my job. Dude, that comment was kind of funny. I mean, in a way, I don't know, like, should I feel honored that people think I'm, like, actually part of the company? Even though I don't even know what would, like, indicate that.
I need to wait.
Like, with Grim Dawn, I can sometimes understand, because of, like, the modding and so on, right? But Titan Quest 2, like, huh? Why am I killing level 11 mobs or like level 10 mobs? Like, this is a waste of time. What the fuck am I doing? You sold me last epoch. I didn't even get 100 last seasons. I mean, I don't think last epoch is that bad right now, though, actually. Like, not even kidding. I mean, yeah, they sold out to Crafton, which sucks. And the game is going forward. It has definitely a likelihood to go into the gutter. For sure. But like right now, I think it's really fun to play, actually. Oh, what the fuck. Everything gets stuck in this game. At least all the projectiles. There's no bouncing. Just get stuck. Last Epoch Infiltrator trying to make Titan Quest 2 look bad. I don't even believe that, to be fair. Like, I don't think that's the intent. Or like, that was the intent behind that comment, but... Alright, what else is here?
I need to wait.
Having no overlay for the map is one thing, right? Like, that's... Grim Dawn doesn't have that either. But in Grim Dawn you can open the map and walk at the same time. In this game, when you open the map, it pauses the game. Which has its benefits, but one of the, like, downsides is definitely that you can't, like, keep on walking while permanently, like, checking if you're, like, going the right way or not. And I feel like ARPG players do that a lot, but in this game you get punished and the game pauses every single fucking time. I don't know. Doesn't feel all that good. So I think their map is fine, but they should definitely consider like doing an overlay map on top.
Where in Hades' gory beard are these things coming from?
More crabs. So why am I even so over leveled? I don't get it. And I guess because I like...
Story to tell after this fight's over.
Titan Quest 2 is out. It's early access. So it is out in early access, yeah, but
We would have been in
not
trouble
like
for sure if you hadn't
finished.
Talk to Pentaconsolinus. We could use more steady fighters like you.
I would assume full release is gonna be like 2027. Honestly. Wait, what? I'll report to Pentaconsolinus. The Enclave. How the fuck did I miss this area before?
Thought we'd be safe from the Ecthians here. But instead, we're just gonna starve to death.
How many hours of content is there in EA? I don't know, honestly. I have no idea. And I think it
sell you what I can.
depends on like what your playstyle is. Is it like rush main quest as quickly as possible with only one class? Then probably not that much content right now. Somebody said like 6 hours if you like do it like that. Which might be true. But I don't know. I'm over 6 hours myself for sure, and I don't think I'm like close to the end of that in any way or form. You beat all the content level 21. Oh. Wait, that's not very high level either. No, level 27. But did you do like all the side quests and everything as well, or mobs level 32? Wait, what? Does the game have scaling for enemies? No, it doesn't, right? It has like fixed area level. Ah, you can use the rituals to make them stronger. Right. I mean, yeah, they do have like scaling via the ritual. True. Makes sense. How's the game? I think it's a solid foundation. But yeah, it needs polish for sure. Maybe those chests are actually not that bad. Why am I selling all of them? Rip. Oh, no rips yet. That's just an old rip.
I've stationed soldiers all along the... For now. The Ichthyans must have a Yes, we should be able to fashion something to protect against the crab's attacks. The southwest gate still needs defending.
Southwest gate.
Is that the shell I heard the Pentacons are talking to you about? Let me... Yes.
No, God.
The shell has a particular
They
scent.
fear.
Confuses
No
the
death.
crabs.
We
Makes
will
them
be
think
their
you're their
teachers.
young.
It
I
is
can
up to
fashion a
us
trinket from
to
it.
rain
Here,
down
wear
Apollo's
this.
arrows on
I'll
them.
make a few for the
We
guards at the
will
southeast
cast
gate
them
for
into
good
the
measure.
rivers of Hades,
Many
and let
thanks.
Red Persephone be their judge.
She's just like talking over him. Wait, so what did I get? What does it do?
I know you're no fighters. You're
I've been expecting you, human.
Yo, Glenn Woda, thanks for the membership. Welcome on. Appreciate the support. Hello.
The barley, and where do you miss those days now, don't you? Well, if you want them back, you're going to have to fight.
Acting like Aries.
I need to wait.
Oh shit. An actual enemy. Never mind, he died. The animations are like when they die, they're like a bit laggy, right? Because I think like my animation quality is set to like the lowest.
Well fought. Pentacontalinus will want to speak with you. He's in the training area.
After PoE2 you're kinda traumatized. I mean, this game is very different. I think it's less polished than PoE2. Definitely. Like, it's a bit rougher around the edges. But the gameplay is a lot more like classic Grim Dawn or Titan Quest, I would say. Like Titan Quest 1. No, this is very defensive, holy. Maybe play this actually a bit. This is what you thought Wilson open world was gonna be like? Yeah, true. Like, I really like the open world feel of this. It's a bit similar to Diablo 4 in that sense, actually. But I don't know what it is, but I think the changes of environments and like the quests and so on, like it feels better to me than Diablo 4 in that regard, at least, like design-wise. But like that's not the game's problem, right? The game has other problems for sure. I haven't fought anything until now. Yeah, there's... Looks like a Grim Dawn area. Yeah. To be fair, this rogue is mostly just, like, at least Trash is just one-shotting all the time anyway. Okay. One thing though with like this kind of map design is that when you don't have a mount, you will have to walk a lot, right? That's like one big downside of a world like this. That like the typical RPG players that likes to have like one, maybe two or three different corridors you can take. you will always have like a non-stop stream of action usually because there is no backtracking. But with a design like this, you definitely will have more backtracking if you want to be like full completionist. On the other hand, at least this is like a, well, handcrafted world, and once you like know where to go for quests once, right? Once you understand where to go, once you learned the maps, just like Grim Dawn, you can just go to where you need to go and ignore the rest of the map at that point. But it's still nice to like explore the whole map for the first time. You're gonna go back to Uni in like 1 month or so as well. Yeah, I'm not finished yet. I'm gonna have like one last exam next week, and then I have some breathing. I can breathe some air, I can breathe some Grim Dawn modding, maybe some new season, maybe some more streams. And then I got some more exams like in late September, early October-ish. And then the new semester is starting. But like, honestly, this last semester now was very stressful because we had like the big like practical course that you do in the bachelor's. So yeah. And it was like, you had to like do it in like a team of 4 to 6 people, right? And, well, in German there's a saying like, team stands for toll ein anderer macht's, which means we like kind of like great somebody else is doing it, right? Great somebody else does the job for you. And yeah, I was one of the people that did the job for other people mostly because I wanted a good grade. So I did get like literally the best grade you can get in the end. But it was a lot of fucking work because like so many people in my team, like, okay, there was like 1 or 2 guys who didn't know like stuff and how to program and so on. But the other 2, 3 were like they were cool people, cool to hang out with, and like cool to kind of like work with once you told them what to do. But they were like absolute pepegas before that moment, like holy moly. Like one guy was like, wait, how do you like undo things so quickly, right? And I was like, dude, just press like Control Z, right? And he was like, wait, what? That's a thing? I'm like, bruh, how do you study computer science? How? Like, literally, I was flabbergasted, like, what the fuck, dude? Like, and he was in my team, I was like, no, please, make it stop. Like, literally, all this code was like, just pure ChatGPT, which is like, it's like, fine for certain applications, it's prompted well, but so many cases it's just garbage, and then you have to like refactor it, or like you have to ask him, what the fuck is your code doing first of all? Then the answer is, oh, I don't know, ChatGPT did it for me. Like he didn't even understand what it did. And then you have to basically understand the code that ChatGPT did first, or like ask ChatGPT like, what does this code do, right? Then refactor it, then like tell him how to refactor it in the future so he doesn't do the same shit again. Like lots of that stuff. I think like literally it would have been easier and quicker if I did like the whole project, maybe like only like with 2 people instead of 6 or 5. Yeah, flipping wipe coders, holy moly, dude. I mean, sometimes I'm guilty of that myself as well, I'm not gonna lie, but holy. Yeah, not knowing Control Z was like, what? And the funny thing is, right, like, he had a laptop and he had Linux on his laptop, like, I don't know what it was, like some kind of Ubuntu. I was like, bruh, how do you have Linux, but you don't know Control Z? Like, how?
Thanks for. I can't believe the bitter old drunk won't share his food supplies until.
Like, usually people using Linux are. Like, I respected those people in the past, but.
It seems like they broke out of the pen and headed south. Keep an eye out for broken pots and trampled earth. Cows aren't the subtlest creatures. Good luck finding.
I guess Linux has become too user-friendly. Now even Pepegas can use it. Yeah. It has become too straightforward nowadays.
Tell me you have good news to share.
XP is the best OS ever. Honestly, it certainly was. Like, If Windows XP would still like work for everything that you need to do nowadays, I would also like probably still use it, to be fair. And like honestly, Windows 7 and was also pretty decent. Or like Windows. Also, I'm also like still using Windows 10. Like I don't know. I have Windows 11 on my laptop, but so many things like trigger me about it so many times. So I'm gonna try to postpone upgrading to Windows 11 on my like desktop as long as possible. There are some reasons to use Linux for sure, especially when it comes to like server architecture stuff and so on. But honestly, there were more reasons in the past, arguably, maybe. But I mean, for like gaming, Linux, I mean, it's just don't, right? There's hardly any wearers of malware in Linux. Yeah, because like hardly anybody thinks it's like worth doing it. I'm not sure if it's because Linux is so secure, not necessarily. Depends, I would say, on your setup.
Perhaps you are the tactical advantage we've needed all along. We were on the brink of being overwhelmed before you arrived. Now, we have time to shore up our defenses.
I mean, for many like smaller use case, like for smaller just things like digital displays and like your bus or your train or your smart fridge and like all of those like electronic devices, right? For all of that like non-end user stuff, Linux is great, but
I'll sell you what I can.
for anything like, for example, gaming related and so on, it, in my opinion, just doesn't make any sense. Like, why the fuck? Does the game feel like an early access? Yes, definitely. It's not content complete. It has some bugs here and there and performance issues as well here and there. That said, I'm still enjoying it a lot, and I think it's nice to have another like hopefully very good RPG on the market.
When I was here with Glaukos, these people were thriving. It's sad to see farmers turned into refugees in their own lands.
And also, I believe that I think the roleplay element of this game, like the storytelling, is a lot, like the game is a lot heavier on storytelling than like something like PoE, for example, right? And they do have like really good immersion, like they do like a good job at like all the storytelling stuff, in my opinion. And combat is fun too, to be fair. Not as overly complicated, or like, I mean, PoE 2's combat is not like overly complicated either, in my opinion, but it's certainly a bit easier and more chill than PoE 2, that's for sure. Which, you know, can be a good or a bad thing, depending on like what you're looking for. You're stunlocked by PoE 1 SSF grind? Really? PoE 1 is honestly probably a game that I will, except for maybe like research purposes, but then again for that I don't need to actually play the game, I would say. I would probably never play again ever in my life. Not because it's a bad game, obviously it's a good game, it's a great game. But I'm just not gonna have the time for it, I think, because there's either other games to play or just different things to do in life in general. Can't play PoE 1 more than 2 weeks. Depends how you're playing the game. I mean, I think if I wanted to actually play PoE 1 like properly, right, I would go solo step on hardcore. And to get anywhere in that mode, you would have to play a lot, so... Especially when you're not, like, super good at the game. Sacred 2 Remastered? I don't know, you tell me. I'm interested too, honestly. Because I've never like properly played the Sacred games. I have heard about them, and I think I played like one of them at like a friend's place at some point. But I've never like properly played them, you know. And from what I've seen, it seems very interesting.
Not enough energy.
Is Titan Quest related to Grim Dawn? No. Well, Titan Quest 1 is. Titan Quest 2 is not. And it's related in the way that... Wait, what the fuck is this? Holy shit. Cold Rest, Poison Rest, increased attack speed, poison damage, lightning... What the... What the... These are insane. It's rated in the way that the original Titan Quest developers, or like some of them at least, they bought the rights to the original Titan Quest engine, and then they created Grim Dawn with that. Like, by refining the engine, creating their own studio, etc, etc. Right? So in that sense, Grim Dawn and Titan Quest 1 are related, but Titan Quest 2 has nothing to do with that. Titan Quest 2 is made by Grimlore Games, which, unlike the name suggests, has nothing to do with Grim Dawn. These are actually the developers from Spellforce, the Spellforce series. Which is a pretty cool, like, RTS, like, story RTS, I think, as well. Story-focused RTS. Or is it like RTS even? I don't remember. It's been a long time. It was maybe like a bit more like tactical, kind of like Dawn of War 2 to campaign in a way.
I need to wait. Not yet.
This guy icons to remind you of Divinity Original Sin 2. Dude, in so many places, like when listening to NPCs talk or like environment, etc., and in some ways even combat, I feel like this is it's like a real-time version of Baldur's Gate 3 in many ways. Like it gives off like Baldur's Gate 3 vibes or Divinity vibes more so than, say, Path of Exile vibes, for example, even though this is technically the same genre as PoE and not like Divinity.
Not yet.
Found a legendary axe and the rogue is less rogue. I mean, it's just a rogue with an axe. The gameplay is still the same. I'm still using the same skills. And honestly, the axe like works really well with this build because it also has like poison damage. It's a Tauren rogue. I mean, somebody in chat yesterday said like this character is gotta be like the beefiest, chunkiest rogue ever. So I guess the axe fits this rogue pretty well. It's the chunky rogue. Okay, who are these guys? Just random militias? Okay. Ichthian Ice Staff with 10 weapon fire damage. What the fuck? Assassin's Creed Valhalla assassins who raids villages. 10 actions to cycle through my top of game in that regard. Yeah, I really like that you can play more than like 4 or 5 skills like in Last Epoch or Diablo 4. It's a big plus for me as well. Like, I think many basics, or like also how they design the skills are, I think, really cool. There's a lot of good stuff in there. Really cool, really cool. Would be fun with an RPG that is not ancient medieval fantasy based, but like cyber futuristic instead. What about Inquisitor Martyr, like the Warhammer 40k game? That is basically a very different setting. I mean, it's a Warhammer 40k setting, so obviously very different. Have you tried that one? The Ascent, yeah. True, that also exists. Oh wait, we need 40% increased crit threat against Marked, I think. Yo, Alexander, welcome, welcome. How's the game feeling? I'm having fun. The biggest gripe for me personally is performance issues, because my GPU is not the best. So it can be quite rough on FPS sometimes, or even on the entire stream sometimes, which is a bit unfortunate, but hopefully a GPU upgrade very soon is gonna help with that anyway. That said, they should definitely like work on their performance issues. Like, you can't expect everybody to just get a new GPU, you know? Especially with like GPU prices nowadays. No rest for the wicked in a good state in this moment. Honestly, I wanted to try it like at least 2 times, and then I watched some videos and I decided to not try it at least 2 times already. Like, it's a very different vibe for me, and I'm not sure if I'm vibing with that vibe of like no rest of the wicked. Seems very different, and there's some design decisions in that game that make me absolutely despise the game. Not necessarily enough to like not try it overall, but some are like very questionable. Like. I mean, this game is definitely early access, Alexander, right? Like, I think the entire Titan Quest vibe, they hit that really well. And also like the like slightly slower combat and so on, and how the skills and masteries work. I think that's all fine, but yeah, it's definitely early access when it comes to some both like FPS, like graphics performance, as well as some of the gameplay performance, which can also like sometimes, I think like it's a bit weird, like, or like a bit unresponsive sometimes when it comes to like how to click on stuff and like how to pick up items and so on. Feels definitely more rough than, say, a Path of Exile 2 early access. So yeah, it needs a lot of polish still, in my opinion. But I mean, that's fine. Right, that's fine. Just give it some more time. Hopefully THQ Nordic is gonna give them enough time though, right? Like there's still the publisher behind us as well, which is one of the negatives when you are a game studio that has a publisher. Sometimes, even if your game isn't as fleshed out as you want it to be, you still have to release because the publisher said so, right? Which is something that Grim Dawn doesn't have to deal with. Which is why I create when it comes to things like that, at least, they will always have a different level of trust from me going forward compared to like any other developer, honestly. Or like most others, at least.
Help? Me? Well, maybe this time. Meet me by the gate to the lower graveyard. I have an idea what's riling up the dead.
So if you're wondering why the game like sometimes doesn't look as good as it probably could be looking like, I'm playing everything on lowest settings, right? So, because otherwise my GPU is gonna just fry to death. Just a disclaimer. As long as the gameplay loop is exciting. I think combat feels, I mean, depending on like what you're playing, feels pretty snappy. I think density should be higher and greater at some point. But I mean, this is Act 1 of the campaign, right? So
I'd bet anything they're the ones
there's definitely
causing the
more
dead
focus
to
on
rage.
just story, and
I can't fight an army of angry
there
dead.
are like smaller
But you
pack
can.
sizes and so on going on
Take
right
this
now.
incense. Use it on the graves of Aristomenes and his companions.
So I think from now that part is fine as well. I mean, I'm level 16, right? Not like level 100 gameplay right here. Or whatever the max level is gonna be eventually in this game. Oh shit.
We will never retreat.
I think most of the voice acting is honestly like pretty fucking good as well in this game. Like, not everything, but most is pretty good. Okay, my damage is kind of ridiculous for single target on this build. 2 shots. Okay, dude. I'm pretty much playing like a Shadow Strike Nightblade right now, right?
But now my race is done. The days when I tasted the glory of battle are over.
You like the Grim Dawn 1.0 mob density? I think Grim Dawn mob density and even like Grim Dawn 1.0 was still a little higher than this though. If I recall correctly at least. Is voice acting in Fangs of Asgard? I mean, there is gonna be at least one NPC talking to you, yes. Definitely. Oh shit, this needs 2 points now already. Okay, hold on. Maybe just like put more points here then. What's the crit chance? Wait, 31% only? Huh? Wait, wasn't there like something that gave you like stupid crit? 100% increased critical strike chance. How was it 30% crit? Huh? What the fuck? Oh, the trick shot was like the high crit one, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, I see. Okay, maybe we don't go like for crit stuff that much then. There's no way to give this like base crit, is there? No, not really. Consume Doom. Doom could be cool to apply to be fair. We try the flash powder stun. Okay, hold on. What if we remove this stuff? Put this down to 11. And then Hold on, how much damage do you get per doom? Seemed like 5 doom for it to be better than that. Why does it increase the cooldown by so much? Oh. Okay, that's the Doom debuff now. I see, I see. Cool, cool. Am I doing voice acting for Fangs of Astakaran? No. No. I don't think I'm like the best voice actor ever. Like, definitely not. I mean, I did some voice acting for Community League. But we removed it for now, let's say it like that.
I need to wait.
What? Didn't I mark first for attacking? Oh, I guess I just don't do damage to this guy. Interesting. I mean, the skeletons are probably highly poison resistant, and I do not have lots of damage apart from poison damage right now. So Tide Quest 2 seems like a real Souls-like approach to an RPG. I don't know about that. More so than Titan Quest 1, I mean, definitely. More so than PoE 2, I don't know. So far, I would say no. I think PoE 2 is still more Souls-like than this. You wanna watch Titan, Quinn rip in Titan Quest 2? Can the poison bomb radius be increased? Yes and no. Like, the base radius is always this, but you can make it, like, put out fragments and, like, shoot multiple projectiles and stuff like that.
The crypt of Aristomenes.
So that way you can, yeah.
I recall he had 3 battle companions. Are these braziers connected somehow?
Are they? Who knows? Okay, there's some more guys I need to kill here. I need to enter. Enter the graveyard.
Better prepare for a fight.
A challenger.
To the
Think you can best me at feats of cunning?
Let's go. Let's dance. Oh, it's another rogue, eh? Just use the pot to unfreeze myself and then like one-shot him. Okay, makes sense.
But in the end, I was not clever enough. Not yet.
I accept my fate. Okay, where's the third guy? Right. Up here, maybe? Wait, no, that's where I have to enter. Has to be outside. What is this thing? Invented the elevator of Pyrgos. Oh. Okay. What's my opinion on the game so far? I like it a lot. I like the atmosphere, I like the masteries, I like most of the combat feel. Not all, but most. But graphical performance issues are present. But that's like Unreal Engine 5 related as well, I guess. It's just you need a NASA PC to run this game smoothly. Like it's worse than PoE2 in that regard, for sure. And worse than Last Epoch as well. Content-wise, it's probably... I mean, it's early access and it's very light on the content. Like, it doesn't have as much as it should have for full release. Like, far from, I would say at this point. Very far from that.
When my sharp bronze spear bit Ichthian flesh, their families.
And I mean, on top of that, you have like the usual like early access, like quirkiness, some bugs here and there.
Great king.
Certainly not bug free, but I think like most of them can be fixed easily. The performance, though, I don't know. UE5 is shit performance. I mean, worse than Unity, I would say, probably generally. Yeah, for sure. You can still like tweak your game, I guess, depending on like how you exactly use assets and so on. But I mean, to be fair though, at least things in Unreal 5 look good and usually better than Unity as well. But I mean, most of that is also like down to just like assets and like how you design that kind of stuff. It depends. What do you think about the fact that this game will not be like Diablo in an endless endgame loop? Well, not yet at least, right? Like, I can't see... I mean, I think a good ARPG, or like a good, rather like a bit more story-driven ARPG, like Titan Quest is, Titan Quest 1 is, Titan Quest 2 is, Grim Dawn is, getting the campaign right, getting the journey to the endgame right, is way more important than the actual endgame at first. And then once you have that down, you can add more endgame on top, right? Like, look at Grim Dawn, for example, right? Like, Grim Dawn has added endgame with Shattered Realm, you could argue, right? So it's like, it was only in the second expansion pack after full release that we got actual endgame. And I guess there was the Crucible as well before that, which you could also consider endgame. And then the community added more endgame with the season, and the next Grim Dawn expansion that's gonna release like probably early next year or something like that, it's gonna add like even more proper endgame. So you could say it's been like between like full release of Grim Dawn in 2000, when was it even, like 2016, 2017, 16 I think, like literally 10 years later, right, they were making the endgame expansion. So I personally don't care much about having no endgame in this game at this point. Did Grim Dawn developers get inspired by Community League for the expansion? Let's say it like this. We had a Discord call, right? Me... Wait, who was there? Ground Zero, Mr. Monday, like the guys who made the launcher, the guys who made the website, the guys who made like all the like API and stuff. Serious Stan, who's like the, well, like him and me are like the main modders for the Community League, right? Serious Stan and myself. Like us four and Zantai were in Discord call, right? And we basically talked about what we did, how many players are playing, blah 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 blah. And then pretty much after that call they, like, actually not even like after that call right away, but like a couple months after that call they announced, or like 2 months I think after that call they announced the expansion pack. So were they inspired by the Community League? I would dare to say yes, 100%. But that's fair.
Caution. Aristomenes is a legend for a reason. You have the gifts of the gods, but be careful.
They're gonna integrate like some things the way they think it's healthy for the game. So obviously their vision for the game is gonna like slightly differ from ours.
Tell an Ichthian from a priestess.
That's fine.
They'll slaughter everything that lives.
I am king here. A king's duty is to protect his people, and you will not stand in my way.
This is a cool arena, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, second flame, and now we fight him or not? Yeah, there we go. King of Messenia. Who? Okay, but first we do some crucible waves, I guess. Okay, I'm too strong for this boss. Probably.
The memory is fresh as a newborn lamb. When I was pulled from the sleepy shores of death, I thought it was because the world needed me.
Insane fight, yep. You spin so long on those bosses. Dude, I two-shot him, it's fine. It's fair and balanced.
Yes, I see that the living can defend the living. No one needs a dead hero.
Even great heroes are not immune to delusions.
Yeah, I will have to say like boss fights and balance is better in PoE2, at least for campaign. Yeah, hope for a certain boss to kill me. Let's see about that. I mean, I might die at some point, who knows? Who knows? I mean, that said, I'm really like taking my time, right? Like I'm full exploring everything. I fought a harder boss before this boss, right? Like the boss that drops me the weapon which I'm using to kill this boss was harder than this boss. So no big surprises there. Can the poison bomb be increased? Oh yeah, I already answered that. What am I saying? The pony? Yeah, the pony. This is the pony weapon that I'm using right now.
I need to wait.
So it was Aristomenes. I knew it. Thank you for the help.
If they integrate things from here to League in the basic, the customer's always right. The modern in this case is the customer.
Good luck out there. Be careful.
I think overall, like...
Thank you again for your help. I will. Thank you again for your help. We send our dead to Hades with incense. The dead. My grandmother was a... Thank you again for your help.
I think Zentai and me have like a healthy relationship when it comes to that. Like when it comes to like feedback, like giving feedback and listening to feedback, or like enabling things from others and stuff like that as well.
Not yet.
And honestly, like once I have my degree finished, hopefully at some point, like maybe, yeah, maybe like next year. Who knows? Maybe I'll just work for Crate. The one downside is I would have to move to the US, and I really don't want to move to the US right now, honestly. But oh well. Europe might be equally fucked in the long run anyway, so. I mean, I would apply at Crate for sure. It's just right now I don't. I mean, with the community league and stuff like that, you could say I do have like some kind of qualification for sure. Like, it's definitely a qualification. Is it enough? I don't know. I do want to be a bit better than that. Grimdoor is in Munich. I know. I am actually considering to apply for like a, at least like a student's job there. Like pretty much next week. I might write the application actually. Who knows? Would be sick. I mean, who knows? They probably aren't gonna accept, but you never know, right? You gotta try. I'm a programmer. I mean, I study computer science right now. I wasn't really much of a programmer before. and the things I did for the community seasons. I mean, I did some scripting, but like scripting is obviously some kind of programming, but it's not like true programming. It depends like what kind of role you're supposed to fit in a game studio, right? But if you're like a game designer, like just in the quotation marks, like learning how to do scripts can be enough. But then again, I think also like it's a lot harder to get like a job as a game designer, because I believe like more people want to do that job, while you also it's a bit harder, I guess, to pin down qualifications for game designer compared to like just programmer. Like for programmer you need to like, I think it's a lot harder to be good programmer. I mean, maybe not, it's kind of hard. But like for game design it's a lot like harder to like pin down whether like somebody is good or not, let's say it like that, I think, personally. And I mean, without a good programmer also, like if your engine is shit, right, like what the fuck are you supposed to do? Then you can only like use another engine. Like you can like make a game in Unreal 5, of course, you can make a game in like Unity and so on. You can do that, sure, but I think in-house engines are ultimately always better. But for that you need somebody to be able to write an in-house engine, right?
What a joy that fight was, eh? We were like Aristomenes of old. One of the gillheads.
Anyway, I do want to have like at least like one degree at all, you know? Like I've been piggying my way through life like without any degree for way too fucking long. So, and the thing is like you never know, right? Like maybe in 10 years from now I don't want to do anything game related anymore, and then I do need like a degree as a backup to like do something else, you know? Yeah, even at like Crate, they basically said like they don't really care what kind of degree you have, you just need to have like some kind of degree, and then you need to like basically get through like one of their like tests depending on like what they want you to do, right? Like I don't know, like program maybe like some certain feature for like some test basically, like some programming test basically. And once you're like good enough to pass, then they're gonna be fine with adding you to the team if they have room for you, if they feel like you would be a good fit.
Chances are it's mine. He climbed up the cliffs to the north. Thank you. I look forward to seeing her again.
I think
Good luck out there.
expecting like some degree of any form is fine.
I was fishing here when the invasion started.
I don't know if it even needs to be like a university degree. It can probably like, be something like non-university related as well.
Woke up on the banks of the Styx.
I think acquiring like any kind of degree is reasonable.
Sorry souls march toward eternity, quietly accepting their fates. I thought, forget that, and turned right around. I could still smell the.
Can you survive degreeless Germany?
So I
No,
followed it until I was back
you really
here.
can't. Like
Now,
you can't.
dead or not, I won't let these fishmen take my beach. Not as long
Yeah,
as
but even
I
Ausbildung is a degree of some sort, right?
Aristomenes.
It's not like a university degree, but like it's like a. I don't. What's even the word for that in English? It's like a minor like course degree, just but it's a lot faster as well usually. But at least it's like some kind of practical degree, and not just A levels, you know, or whatever education you have. Just get a master's degree and still be unemployed? I mean, that can happen too.
He had more wits about him than
For sure.
Aristomenes and his ilk in the graveyard did.
Like degrees can also be definitely overrated.
Perhaps he escaped the underworld.
If you have a degree in the wrong field, or you're just terrible at working, even though you have a degree, then you can very much be unemployed as well. Or if you're just like unlucky as well. You don't know the right people, etc., right?
This sword must belong to Canis.
Oh.
We should go return it to him.
Wait, who was Canis again? Fuck. I forgot. There's so many quests, I love it. I really like this map, even though it's sometimes a tad confusing where to go first and so on. The charge is no way to it, looks shitty as fuck. Which one? This one, that one, or this one? The blink. Wait, what? I didn't hit. BVL. Honestly, BVL can be fine. If you know the right people and you have like the right company to work at. You can make a shit ton of money with that as well. If you know the right people.
I need to wait.
It's economics. But yeah, it's usually like whatever every Pepega that doesn't know what to study is studying, right? So you have a lot of people doing it, and lots of them are kinda dumb. But if you know the right company, or you get into the right position, you can still make a lot of fucking money by, well, arguably more or less like making others work for you and exploiting them, but yeah. It's still like decent to have somebody in your company that knows their shit, in my opinion, to, well, not get exploited yourself, at least. Yo, Leyland, welcome. I want to ask, how's the quality of the game based on your intuition and experience? Will it be a Last Epoch in the end or a Diablo 4? Are you using Last Epoch or a Diablo 4 as a good or a bad example? Because I know people that would use either as a good example and also either as a bad example. Like, D4 is a bad example, Ellie is the good example in your opinion? Okay. I don't know yet. I think like this game is just different in both of those. To me, it has more Last Epoch vibes, if I had to, like, say one or the other, for sure. But I mean, the whole like gameplay, or like the whole way this game's meant to be built and played is, well, it's way more like, it's like what Last Epoch wanted to be before going multiplayer online route, right? When it was the like offline single player focus and so on, right? I mean, there is multiplayer of course in this game, you can play this game multiplayer, but it's not gonna be like online only or have seasons and stuff like that, at least not anytime soon. The main focus is gonna be with like offline. So it's a lot more like Grim Dawn or Titan Quest 1 in that regard. And a lot less like, well, both modern Last Epoch as well as Diablo 4. When it comes to quality and so on, I believe these devs will need a lot of time to make this game feel proper, in my opinion, because A, the developers, while not completely incompetent, they have never made an RPG before, right? They are the former Spellforce developers from the Spellforce series, which are like decent quality games for sure. Like, they're not bad games. So they can make good games. It's just they don't have like the best experience with this genre, and sometimes you feel that, in my opinion. Like, some things are yeah, rather either unintuitive for people that are used to this genre, or are straight up like, how do you say that, unnecessarily maybe not complicated, but impractical is maybe the right word. Like, for example, when you click on the vendors or when you click on the your stash guy, right? Instead of like just opening up the vendor or the stash window right away, it like opens up a dialog window and then you have to click on either open stash or goodbye. Like, why the fuck does this window even exist? Right? It's just... It's not needed, you know? Like, it's just an extra step that they implemented that is just literally doing nothing to the game except to just like waste people's time. And I don't even know if the developers themselves thought of it that way when they implemented it like that. I think they thought it's just, yeah, we make it like a dialogue window like any other as well, right? It's just a dialogue window. But they haven't spent like thousands of hours playing RPGs themselves or like making RPGs themselves in the past. So they don't know that's gonna be something that's gonna annoy players. Is it worth buying the game now, or should I wait for some more cooking? I mean, depends what you want to do, like, or it depends on like how hyped you are for a game like this. I think the price of like, what is it, $24 is a very fair early access price, considering you will not have to pay any more in the future, right? And at least for the base game, they will do the classic like Titan Quest / Grim Dawn style. So like you have a base game. Sorry, you have a base game, and then you have like expansions on top, for which you will have to pay, of course, but the whole base game obviously will be just the $24 right now if you buy it this week, and I think otherwise it's gonna be $30. And that's a very, very reasonable price, like especially nowadays when like other games cost like $70 or $80, stuff like that. And yeah, they will increase the game's price going forward to 1.0. So the sooner you buy it, the more you save, in a way. You bought a game for $12 because of regional pricing. Yeah. Let's go with some more armor, maybe. Let's increase those defenses. What is this? Some cold and poisonous on these shoulders. Also, why is like comparing items not on by default? Or like, yeah, always have to press Alt, right? Stuff like that. Just you know they don't play RPGs much or haven't played many RPGs in the past themselves. You just know. You just know the developers are not RPG players. So yeah, the community will have to guide them quite a bit, actually, I think. Also, when I click, like, shift left click is selling items, right? Or buying, like, rebuying items. But if I spam left click, or like these bunch of items are here, right? Like, just left clicking is dragging the item, like putting it in another slot. And shift left clicking is selling. So if I spam shift left click, usually it should like sell all of them, right? I'm holding shift, right? I'm holding down shift.
Made quality iron.
It's shift right click? Oh, shift right click works as well? Oh, okay. Shift right click works. I mean, shift left click also works. But shift left click like brings you into that weird moment that I just had there.
Made quality iron.
It is a bit confusing though, in my opinion, still. Because like once somebody like uses shift left click, they're gonna expect it to always work with shift left click, right? But then it's like scuffed. How old am I now? I don't know, maybe like too old to get into some new industry. Actually, no,
looks
probably not. It does look promising for sure. Like it's It's rough here and there, but I would agree it's definitely promising. At least 12. Yeah, I'm definitely no longer 69 minus 42. That joke that I was able to do at some point. That was like 5 years ago, holy shit. Yeah, now I'm 69 minus 42 plus 5. Exactly. I'll return with 30 embers of the night. Let's see here. That's a hairy 12-year-old. Wait, this gives you a level up as well. Holy.
How they glow. Can you feel their power?
I like
The
XP.
Mycenaeans were powerful too before the fall. The great heroes like Achilles or Odysseus, the great stories.
Yeah, no,
they're
I'm
all
never gonna
from
say
the
never.
Mycenaean age. Ah, the age of heroes is ended. The people huddle in the ruins of their ancestors, barely understanding what came before. Here is your reward. Keep bringing me more embers and I'll have even better gifts for you. Pockets empty, are they? Fill them with more embers for me, won't you? Oh, do you? I need more embers than that.
More embers than that. Okay, what the hell did I get here? I really like the world building. I really like the art style and the combat feel of most skills. Some skills could, like, I'm not saying they necessarily need it, but it would be nice for some to have a bit more weight to them, maybe. Like somebody in chat area said as well, like some dash looks like it doesn't have any weight. I can see that argument for sure. Performance is a big issue. If you don't have a great GPU, don't even buy it. Like, I have a 2070 Super, and I would say that's the bare minimum, like the absolute bottom of the barrel that you need to play this game. Wait, what? I just hurt myself? Holy shit. Hurt myself in confusion. Other things matter as well, not just GPU. I mean, yeah, mostly just optimization in general in this game is not the best. But that's also like Unreal Engine 5, so not sure how much they can even improve the optimization here. Wait, what the fuck does it even do? I don't even understand this one. Like, so like, I hurt myself, then it spawned mobs, and now what? Oh. I get 10 Embers of the Night and XP. Okay, that's cool. This is the first Unreal 5 RPG we get our hands on. What engine was Wolsen, by the way? I forgot. Oh, it was CryEngine, right? Where's attack animations? I think they're mostly fine. Yeah, CryEngine looks pretty sick as well, though, I have to say. But, oh my god, like, now that I think about it, like, Wolsen combat felt honestly like super sluggish as well. Titan Quest 2 slop. You don't like it?
I need to wait.
What are your thoughts on the game so far? Did you even buy it and try it? Like a Blade Runner ARPG. How many hours of content are there in the game if you just play one class? I think it entirely depends on like what you... like if you do all the quests or not and so on and so on. If you just play one class... probably, at least for ARPG standards, not a lot of hours right now. Because there's only one act. Like literally only one single act.
Wresting my family blade from the... You found it! Oh, thank the gods!
See you around, Coven Spirit. Thanks for hanging out.
Any luck, rest? It's good to see her shine.
Oh shit.
I want you to keep her, my friend. She belongs in the hands of the living.
The hands of the living. Kaina's sword. Roll risk, poison risk, crit chance, glancing chance, increase attack speed, increase physical base weapon, critical hit strength. What the hell? This is nuts. But like way worse than the two-hander that I have. Alright, cool though. Cool. Epic sword. Where are the skill modifiers, man? What's the verdict on Titan Quest 2 Grim Dawn Master? It definitely needs more cooking in general. Definitely. But I think it's very fun to play, and so far... I mean, it looks promising, let's say it like that. Definitely looks promising. And I do like the skill design. Honestly, the skill design might be one of the like biggest upsides for me so far. And that's a good starting point for an RPG. Yo, Spox, welcome. A little late to the show. Me? I started playing yesterday, the second was out. What the hell? Welcome in.
Not yet.
I mean, if you look at this stuff here, right? Like, they have 4 masteries right now. I believe they're gonna, like, do, what, I don't know, 6 for release. Hopefully, at least. And there's another tier, so, like, another set of skills coming for each single mastery as well on top here. Could a skill design system like this work for Grim Dawn 2? I personally think, absolutely. I don't know what Crate has in mind exactly, but I'm sure they have, like, already something in mind as well. But yeah, something like this could work. I really like it actually. How does skill stuff work? Okay, so in a way, I would say it's kind of like a mix of actual like old school Titan Quest / Grim Dawn and something more like Diablo 3 actually. It's like a mix of those systems. So you have a like mastery bar over here, but you don't spend skill points there. You need to spend divinity there, which is like another resource you get through like doing quests basically, or like main story quests mostly, and I think some other minor quests as well. So you don't get this by leveling up, right? You can't progress here by leveling up. You need to like do stuff in the story to like get to specific tiers within your masteries. When leveling up though, you do get 2 active points and 2 passive points, which means you have like skill points for your passives and skill points for your actives. And yeah, then you put points into your skills, but putting points into a skill doesn't increase its damage. Like in Grim Dawn Titan Quest, right, you would just like pump points into the skill and it would like give you more damage. In this game, putting points into a skill unlocks these like runes or whatever they're called for you. Right? Like modifier slots basically. And then you can fill those with modifiers. And this is kind of like where it looks a bit like Diablo 3, right? You had like different like, I think it was called runes in Diablo 3. How you like modify your skills as well. And some of them are a bit more boring, like just more damage. Which is equivalent to in Grim Dawn, we just like put points into the skill, right? But you can also do other stuff, right? Like give, I don't know, a rupture chance, for example, which is some like true damage, or increased crit chance, or apply or rather consume Doom, or some things like apply Doom. Doom is like a debuff that makes you like, I think makes enemies like take vitality damage over time or something like that, but you also like can deal more damage to doomed enemies and stuff like that. And there's also other things where, for example, with this grenade here, right? You have like a poison grenade like this with a cooldown with like a bomb, so like kind of like a acid Blackwater cocktail. You could remove the poison grenade and make it like, you know, like fire bomb. So you have kind of like Grim Dawn conversion modifiers in here as well. Then you could remove the burning ground, and now it's just like, well, we have to wait for the cooldown. But now it has no longer a cooldown, but it no longer leaves ground. So it's literally like Blackwater cocktail without transmuter, right? And instead you could like do something like fragmentation to like, you know, have like fragments shooting out, or what else can you do? You can do payload, which if you have a bow, fuck. Why do I need... Wait, how the fuck do I need 104 might to equip this bow? That makes no sense. Let me just find a different bow real quick.
Need quality iron.
What? Oh god, he has no bows.
One at a time, please.
Oh, this is a hunter.
Buy a bow.
Okay, he has a bow, right? What? Alright.
Going hunting?
Right, so say I have this bow, and then I use grenade now, but I had the payload, so now it's like explosive arrow from PoE basically, right? More or less, I guess. Or you could do the same and then like poison explosive arrow, right? Kinda cool. Like, I really like what they're doing here with this stuff. Like, it's a mix of many other games, right? Like some like Grim Dawn modifiers, or some like Diablo 3 runes, some inspiration here and there. Or you can just like go for just standard like more damage, just like in Grim Dawn. Yeah. What does scale with like level though are the passives. So each point here gives me like a certain percentage of damage, or a crit chance, or attack speed and so on. Usually the first point is like higher value, like for example you can see here like 8% for the first point and then like 4% for each consecutive point. And also at like 6 or 12 or sometimes like 4 and 8 you also get like more feats, right? So more like modifiers basically here, more runes, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, these are like additional perks that you want to go for. Serving as, on one hand, like sweet spots, of course, right, for these passives, and yeah, give you like some flexibility and so on. And now imagine, right, you have like legendary items with skill modifiers, but instead of like skill modifiers like in Grim Dawn, they instead give you, I don't know, who knows, like maybe like an additional rune here to select from, or like an additional modifier here to select, right? You could do stuff like that with items, and I hope they're doing stuff like that with like legendary items or like high-end like monster frequencies and so on. Like there's so much potential that you could do here. And I think that's like when at least the skill system could be great, or like is already great, like a good baseline, and then you could like work on top of that. There's no devotions, right? I mean, Titan Quest 1 also didn't have devotions, so this game also doesn't have devotions. There's no like cool devotion system, at least not yet. And then there's the attribute system, which it's still a very basic attribute system, but it's honestly still already arguably better than the one in Titan Quest and Grim Dawn, because I have like these secondary attributes as well and so on. I do feel like as well that there are some maybe like missed opportunities going on here as well. Like Vigor gives you health and like a bit of everything of these, and these currently don't do anything apart from like giving you these secondaries, just like a bit more than Vigor. Yeah, they'll definitely have more modifiers. I mean, if they don't, then who knows
I need to wait.
if I'll continue playing this game. And there's monster frequency at least already as well. That's kind of cool, right?
If you need good, admit it, but as soon as that's fixed, my trader network will make sure your stash gets where it needs to go.
Trading? Or whatever it's changing at. Physique simulator. Grim Dawn's attribute system is, I think, actually in a good spot now. Like all attributes are more or less equally important, honestly. They really rebalanced that quite nicely. It's a lot better than it used to be. Yeah, I agree. But I mean, that's like a balance thing. Do you feel like there's a bit of an illusion of choice with skills? I haven't played the game enough to comment on that, to be fair. But very likely that is the case when balance is not proper yet. And I mean, how much proper balance can you expect from an early access game? So I'm sure there's some illusion of choice somewhere, 100%. Is there endgame content? No. Wait, what? Why the fuck am I a spider now? Posable thumbs sure would go a long way in handling the doorknob. Oh yeah, use Molly. Hello? There we go. Holy moly. Did it consume both mollies now or just one? Okay, only one. Good. Like the whole like min-maxing and balance part is something I would not dare to comment on right now because I'm not sure there's like... Okay, there's one type of endgame right now. There's like a shrine that I think you can like pay gold to, and that one increases monster levels across the whole world, I believe. Right? So... that's like the only endgame that exists right now. Which I guess you can use to test builds that you can do in the current state of the game, I guess. But I mean, I don't know, what's gonna be max level right now? Like level 30, something like that. It's not a high level. And it's literally only one act, so... I don't know how high you can level, like, doing that endgame shrine. Maybe you can get, like, actually way higher, I don't know. I'm also not even sure, like, whether or not... there's even, like, enough skills to put points into. To be fair. You can at least get to level 32. I got to level 18 in the demo, which I believe was a level... We were like fighting level 8 mobs there. I think it's like 10 above, so maybe you can get to like level 40-ish. Yeah, something like that. Classic auto-attack build. I mean, this is like a Shadow Strike Nightblade, basically. Did my bomb just land on top of the fucking ceiling? Jesus Christ. Also, why was this not on? And why is this not on? I'm trolling, holy shit. Like, moving while attacking is... I honestly think in Grim Dawn it's kinda fine, but in most ARPGs it's just terrible. Recipe lies beside it with all the arcane ingredients crossed out except one. 8 ounces of poisonous spider stuff. Okay, how many do I have right now? 1. Wait, what? Wait, I had more than that. Wait, what? Does it not show how many I have? I'm pretty sure I picked up like 3 already, or like 4 even. What the hell? Good job, game. Another bug. That's a nice helmet, honestly. Holy moly. Minus 24 energy reserved. 85. Oh, that's a cool stat actually. Interesting. Looks like a mix of Grindon and PoE2. Which, if fleshed out, is not a bad thing in my opinion. Like, it's really cool. But it definitely needs some more fleshing out.
I need to wait.
But I mean, that's the point of early access as well. Non-Lassipok. Honestly, I actually failed to see any Lassipok in this game. Like, I don't think there's really any Lassipok in this game. First playthrough, yes. Okay, what the fuck with the spider excrement stuff?
Not yet.
What the fuck to do with that?
Not yet.
Oh, I have 8 now? Okay. Why'd I have to click it twice? 10 max energy. Oh shit. That's cool. Ellie in early was like unplayable. Yeah. Like the very first iteration of Ellie was way worse than this. But also Ellie was an indie dev, so, and this one isn't. So I would expect it to not be like super rough. So fuck Titan Quest 2. I think it's way too early to say that. I do think this game has a lot of potential, for sure. Oh, that's the gambler, eh? We found ourselves a gambler. Mystery bow.
Nobody but Ichthians.
I need to wait.
I feel like there is a small problem though, sometimes with mob density, right? Like I walked from here all the way here, and then there's a stack of mobs here, right? Huge stack of 2 skeletons. And like another huge stack of 1 skeleton.
I need to wait.
I know immersion and this and that, but it's still an ARPG, right? Holy shit. Okay, there's a bigger stack here, that's for sure.
I need to wait.
I'm getting my big stack here, I guess. Wait, why am I using the Doom stuff when I'm not even consuming it yet? What the fuck am I doing? I need to consume the Doom here. Yeah. Hope it doesn't get too currency orientable as PoE2. It's not gonna even have like online trading, so it can't. My build needs the 1-2 mobs only density. That's true, my build is pretty single target focused. And I mean, after looking at the mob density, like already in the earlier acts, I was like, yeah, let's just make like a more like a boss killer. Makes sense. I got the poison bomb for like support damage, but otherwise it's just
I need to wait.
single target. Yeah. Let's move down here. Let's see what's down here. More white items. Why the fuck are there white items in this game, man? Wait, it's the same. Wait, that's the same setter. What?
I need to wait.
Am I walking in circles? Oh my god, stairs. What is this? Is this Grim Dawn? This is Grim Dawn stairs, right? Like, look at this. There's an option to hide white items. How? Literally the same pathfinding as Grim Dawn when it comes to stairs. Oof. Control options interface. What? Loot place plate interactability. Loot tooltip visibility. I don't know. I don't understand. Super Pega.
Not enough energy.
Okay, I placed 100 gold, now what? Like a strike, but you have to click on every mob. I don't mind that, personally. It's like Shadow Strike and Grim Dawn. Or like Aurelia, yeah. I mean, yeah, if you think about it, it's literally like Aurelia, right? Like reset on kill. Reduce cooldown if enemy is marked. It's literally Aurelia. Will this be like Diablo 4 with seasons? No, there's not gonna be any seasons. This will be offline focused. Maybe there's gonna be seasons like 5 years or 10 years from now, but it's not the main focus of the game.
Not yet.
This is a, yeah, just like in the spirit of Titan Quest 1 or like Grim Dawn and so on, this is a true offline. I mean, you can play multiplayer of course, but yeah, the focus is offline.
I need to wait.
Stop! This gate opens only for the chosen. Which are you? Chicken, harpy, or human? Now, why didn't you say so to begin with? Come in, come in.
What if you pick chicken?
Welcome,
I should have tried actually.
You won't need those weapons here. Pan's Grove is a peaceful place.
Let's see about that.
I see you, but you can't see me.
Wait, is this like this one annoying guy from Elden Ring? What's he called again? Patches?
Good hiding place.
He already gives me like those kind of vibes. But you can't actually talk to him? Lame. Ah, never mind. Maybe you can talk to him later. There was once a cute little bird who knew secrets nobody had heard. She tried to fly away. She flapped the whole day. I want to... What? Go home. Like Grim Dawn co-op? Yeah, I believe so. Dude, the guys here are all high, holy shit. What are they smoking? Would I only play Titan Quest today? Yes.
Come here, little human. If you want to stay, you have to play.
Hold on, where the fuck is the guy that I need to find? I didn't see where he was hiding once again. Fuck.
Not yet.
Already get wrecked by that guy.
You'd like 5,000 bowls of soup. Greedy little rabbit. Pan,
I stir the soup, I try a sip.
Pan of
you
the
think my
pastors,
soup is
we
tasty?
will worship.
You do? I knew it.
Okay, I gotta say I really like these like NPC hubs and so on. Even though the font is like still hideous. I like the way it's like integrated. It's hideous, but otherwise...
Ooh, I love meeting new people. What is it you want from the wise, the generous, the beautiful, the talented Pan? Blah, 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 boring! Although, I would like to see the Moirai's faces when a mortal walks into their room.
Yo, Circle of Life with 75 billion months, holy moly.
Everyone who wishes to
Rex
remain in my
Codolin.
grove must enter
How you doing,
the
man?
cave of power
Appreciate the support.
and complete
How's it
the
going?
ritual there.
What does this ritual entail?
That would be telling.
Yeah, I like the voice acting for the most part. Not everything, but most is really good, yeah.
Complete the ritual, then I'll help you reach the Moirai.
Are you trying this game too? Yeah, pretty busy with like real life stuff, studies and so on, but yeah. Generally good. It's also like good to get some things done, not only in the online world.
Doggies, who's a pretty puppy? You are. Yes, you are.
Okay.
Bad doggies. Leave my friend alone.
What the fuck?
I'm so sorry. My dogs aren't fully trained.
What the fuck is this?
Please excuse their poor manners.
What is the skirt, dude? They need to work on that, so... That's an invitation if I haven't seen one. Early access moment, yeah, that's definitely an access moment right there. Premature access moment. Most sane Ohio village. Yeah. Wait, why is there skeletons in here, huh? There's like more enemies in this fight in this village than outside. What the hell? I need to go back. Oh shit, what is this? Venomous poison Bardiche. 200 light axe magical. Oh, that's cool. Looks great. But it will start later today. How do I like it so far? It's definitely early access, right? Keep that in mind. But I really like the vibes and like the skill system, and I like the foundation. I like most things, but definitely needs polish. Holy loot. And also with like the slower pacing and like the like voice acting and so on, I I very much find myself to believe I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 rather than an ARPG.
You found me again? Oh, you're good. But I know a really great hiding spot.
Like moments like this, for example, right? You're like, this is a Baldur's 3 side quest and not an ARPG quest, you know? Whether that's a good or a bad thing, I guess depends on your taste in RPGs in general. This game is certainly a bit more on the R side instead of the A side compared to some other RPGs like PoE, for example. What the fuck? Why is he following me now? Because I killed some random spiders? Dude, these guys are... What's wrong with them? They are all giga crazy, holy shit. And yeah, you need like a good GPU for this. Like mine is definitely the lowest bottom of the barrel that you can use to run this map, and then it's a 2070 Super. If you have anything worse than that, be warned, let's say it like that. Can I have a suggestion from you for Rogue early game? I just played Trickshot early. And then I believe probably for AoE, like once you get access to the second mastery level here, just playing Grenade is probably gonna be like the best. I didn't really do that, but I could see that just being like the best, honestly. It should be like really, really good. Maybe like Grenade with even like a bow or something like that. Should be really nice. I'm currently playing like melee lethal strike, which is insane for single target, but yeah, not that great for AoE. Otherwise, I think you can just like wing it. It's not like you need a guide to play this game, at least not yet.
Sanctum, and you haven't been invited. Now go away before I break your nose.
Yeah, it's only Act 1. 4 masteries out of, I believe, like 6 or something like that. I don't know how many there's gonna be for release. But I could see something like 6 making sense.
Follow Lord Pan's instructions carefully.
Does she have a spider under her desk as well? What? Like, the world building is definitely a big focus of this game, compared, like, way more than, arguably even Titan Quest 1, actually.
I need to wait.
Yeah, like, fully handcrafted, heavy lore. Lots of like mini games or side quests or puzzles even. Like as I said, it's almost like a mix of Baldur's Gate and something like Grim Dawn.
Snap out of it. You remember me, don't you? You! Don't go in there. Everyone here is out of their minds. You're not considering going in there. Pan is not to be trusted. I mean, look at these people. Look what he's done to them. You're still trying to reach the Morai, are you? I see. One god's absence is another's opportunity. Be on your guard. Pan's promises are slippery. Do not trust what you see or hear.
I do think though that like ultimately, of course, an ARPG does live with like combat and also min-maxing builds and stuff like that. Like that is ultimately
You survived.
gonna be a big part of
The gods.
any game of this genre. And if the game fails in that aspect, it might end up like just being like a one-time story play, like a story game that you only like play like once or twice and then put on the shelves again. And I'm not quite sure. I mean, looking at this, they have a good foundation to not make it be like that, but they will need.
Do not let Nemesis servants take you.
I
are you attacking the air?
What? The horse doesn't see them?
We must reach the Moirite temple. This way.
I need to wait.
Don't worry.
Like, they need to have enough, like, combat related content ultimately, right? Because otherwise, you maybe have, like, cool classes and stuff like that to, like, play with, but if there is not the content there to actually, like, use that character, then what do you even do?
Come closer. We have so much to catch up on.
Oh, great Glaucus. At last I found you. Forgive my lack of faith. Come back and protect us.
I'm the greatest.
AI for voice acting?
My sister? You're alive.
Is that like something that people actually do nowadays, more and more? Oof.
You've given me everything I've ever wanted.
To be fair, like, AI voice acting, I guess, can be better than some, like, very cheap voice acting. But
I'm the greatest. No one's faster than me.
My sister? You're alive.
Thunder Dagger. That's cool.
You've given me everything I've ever wanted.
My father said I'd never amount to anything. But now I'm rich!
Thank you, Pan. You've given me everything I've ever wanted.
Dude, what are these guys on?
So much.
My father said I'd never amount
The fuck is even happening? Wait, what now? Do I have to talk to them?
No!
Again?
I cannot leave! I must not abandon Glaucus again!
Poor man. Is this Pan's idea of fun?
I've ever wanted.
You've done well. Now stay with me. Tell me about your journey. Cruel goddess. She fears you. She knows that you are greater than she. But you are safe here now. No. No, that's not true. How can you believe that? I kept you safe from Nemesis. All I wanted was to keep you safe.
Coin, jewels, herds of sheep and
You don't need Glaucus.
all mine.
You are here now, with me.
You're alive.
I knew you were marked for something special. But you are safe now. You don't have to fight anymore.
Thank you, Pan.
Please don't go. Don't leave me again.
There's something about that brazier.
What are you doing?
Stop!
What happened? Where am I?
You put out my brazier. How dare you? Did you think I wouldn't notice you cheating? You don't like my game? Fine. New rules. Make it out of my cave.
We're gonna fight Pan, we're gonna fight a god.
My
What?
hilltop shrine. Stupid mortal. You could have had eternal bliss, but you chose misery.
Eternal copium. They wanted to put you on eternal hopium. Fucking stuck. What the fuck?
I need to wait.
Oh, nice camera. Nice camera, dude.
You were supposed to stand still and go crazy like everyone else.
Not yet.
Why is that so hard to understand?
Look. Minus 10% resistances for 3 seconds on hit. Wait, this one has resistance reduction as an implicit? What the fuck? It's insane. And still like way less space damage though.
I need to wait.
Dude, this is like another Baldur's Gate 3 moment. This feels like murdering the entire grove, right? Like when you were murdering the entire grove on accident. Or, well, not accident, depends, right? Skeletons have so much HP because of poison resistance for me. Yikes.
All I wanted to do was play a fun little game in which a bunch of people lose their minds and worship me forever, and you had to ruin it!
Playtime's over.
I need to wait.
Now you're stealing from me! I hate you!
That's actually kind of funny. Hope I don't one-shot the boss. Yeah, let's see about that. Did I check this room already? No. Okay. Let's steal some more from him. Okay, never mind.
Not yet.
You forget your place, mortal. But don't worry. I'll remind you.
Time for boss. Hilltop. Time for Hilltop.
What are you doing here? The world is full of monsters. Is it so unbelievable that people would turn to a god? Any god for help? Yes.
What are my resistances, by the way? They're fine.
Throw in with a
I think. We'll see about that.
Explanations can wait.
Maybe I need more poison rest.
We need to leave this place.
I don't have any right now on me. This one is poisonous. And that's just the same armor, but better, right? Except the one I have has another 3%. Actually, no, it's less resistances. Oh. 2,700k crit damage.
What's taking so long? Are you even trying?
Okay. Yeah, okay, dude.
Finally, a fight.
I need to wait.
Oh wait, checkpoint? I mean, not that I really need that in hardcore, but... Hang on, maybe I do put this back here. Keep pressing A all the time. Okay, let's just put barrier in like both of these. Right. There we go. The Wild God. Okay, that's a proper arena. This is like Typhon?
You think yourself awfully clever, don't you? You think you managed to outwit me?
Hey, why did the music stop?
The ritual. You were supposed to stay in that cave and lose your mind. You forgot one very important thing. I am a god, and you are a mortal, which means I can stomp you into little bitty pieces. Come here so I can crush you.
You're not one-shotting this guy, that's for sure. At least. Okay, that's so cool. Monka, I'm stuck. Oof, holy. Ugh. Why is it so... You did. Oh my god. Yeah. That's a cool fight though.
my horn? You you cut off my horn?
He didn't do his ability? Wait, what? Did I kill him too fast?
This is the most fun I've had in ages.
Or did I bug him out?
Oh no. That wasn't our deal.
Oh my god.
Look who's finally
Skipping the dialogue again. Really?
Took you long enough.
Big fire attack where it spams a lot of fire projectiles? Didn't he do that? I don't quite remember. I did do some fire attacks.
Phelon. He's...
He died too quickly.
Yes, I owe you an explanation in a moment. Pan, leave. And let these people you've enslaved go when you do.
Fine. You win this time. But I hope to play again soon, little human.
Very memorable and almost one-shot you.
Glaucus.
Seems like he forgot himself to use
Why
it.
the disguise?
Rayon. Oh, I'm sorry you had to see me like this. An old fool.
Alright, he is Glaucus.
It's Nemesis. For the last couple of decades, she's
Do him again and wait for the
established herself in
attack at cinema.
She holds an old grudge against me, so I thought it best to avoid her notice by living as a mortal. I only ever messed up being a god anyway. Foolishness. If you, a mortal, dare to fight a god, what business does a god have hiding?
Take me to the Moira temple.
Of course. If anyone has the wisdom to help against Nemesis, it's the Moirai. The entrance to their temple lies north of here. I can open the way for you. Meet me there.
Pan's horn. Head and tail. Loot. Big loot. Oh, actual big loot. What do we got? Resistances, knowledge, movement speed, and better energy barrier. Cold rust, loose poison rust. And the boots are decent, I guess. Increase ailment chance. Wait, it's the same, just worse. Okay. Okay, let's go back, sell some crap, and then come back up here. It was a cool fight, though.
Have you ever dabbled in...
Poison staff. Oh, I mean, you can play a poison caster rogue as well, right? You can convert some of the skills to like spells. Interesting. This is like close to being better, but it's not quite better yet. And this axe having resistance reduction is also pretty interesting. Just not good enough, ultimately. Hang on, the ring. 18 lightning rounds. Maybe I wanna keep that, actually. But I have way too much cold rust. I don't need my current ring. This is way better balanced. Yeah.
This is a night. I don't know how to. Why isn't Issa back yet?
Hey, why the fuck? Where the fuck is she?
I don't know. Why isn't Issa back? She's my aunt, but she went to help people in the farmlands when I need her. I'm the only
farmlands.
Don't need something stored?
Yes, of course. That's why I'm clicking on you. Just open the stash right away. What are you doing? The farmlands. Okay, where the fuck are the farmlands though? What I would like would be to see like which areas which without having to like hover over each of these waypoints, right? Like if it just has said like Eastern Farmlands here, for example, like Southern Farmlands here or something like that. Would be nice.
dear Glaucus.
Pockets empty, are they? Oh, do you? Ah, good. It's been 500 years since the Mycenaeans fell.
Oh, one
Yet
active
the
point.
embers
Cool.
glow with as much power as they did then. The Mycenaeans faded into memory, leaving only crumbling ruins and shambling corpses. The kings and queens of that age wanted to use the embers to live forever. But all it did was block their spirits from rest in Hades. Find me some more embers if you want my final gift. Let me see. Still not enough.
Not enough.
I need to
Not enough embers. Why did I not talk to this guy properly?
You again. You again. We haven't had an assault for a while. The Ichthians must have given up, thank Ares.
She does the dialogue while literally being under attack by Ichthians. That's funny.
Really?
Oh my god, and now she aborted my conversation because she has to fight herself as well.
Not yet.
That's
You
an
again,
interesting
really?
moment.
You actually followed my orders. I'm glad to have you in the militia. Kill any Ichthians you come across, and I'll keep you in my prayers.
Dum dum dum. Completed this quest. What about this quest? Hello? Okay, why the fuck can I not click on the portal? That's an interesting bug. Let me out! Okay, there we go. Holy. Took like 10 times to click on it.
I'm a little busy right now. What do you need? You took care of all of them. By Ares. I'm impressed. And that doesn't happen often. Good job, soldier. Without their commanders, the enemy won't be able to press us as hard. We might finally be able to turn the tide. You have the soul of a Spartan, stranger. If all my warriors were like you, this conflict would already be won.
Alright.
How'd you go dealing with the Miniades? Huh. They do remember me. This stone is just like the ones they used to leave. Can hardly blame the batty buggers for being in a foul mood if it was the fishmen's fault. Poor critters. Just because they're monsters doesn't mean they're monsters. You know?
I guess. Find the cows. Jesus. This is like a World of Warcraft quest, dude. Find the cows. Okay, 90 Embers of the Night, okay. Go to a ritual shrine and unlock the memory of combat using a remnant. Okay.
Not yet.
Did the Oracle give you a prophecy?
Water.
You have unused remnants from defeated bosses, which can be used to resummon them. Use remnants. Okay, now we can do refund all invested attribute points for gold. Increase or decrease difficulty, elevate minimum enemy level, respawn enemies on this area. Increase or decrease difficulty, elevate enemy levels. Okay. Choose how many levels you want to increase or decrease enemy level by. You can do like plus levels, up to +5 is what you can do. Okay. I mean, we can try that. Another holy moly route. Okay.
I need to wait.
Monka. Are we gonna die? What is this? Oh. Just ported me up here. Okay, now these enemies are level 22 actually, right? They're 5 levels higher than what they are usually in this area. So they're usually level 17 here, I guess. The Lion of the West. Memorize. Okay, puzzles. Time for puzzles, I guess. Right, left, top. Fuck. Huh? I mean, okay, that's like not very complicated. Okay. PC specs. I got a 2070 Super GPU, which is holding back. It's a bottleneck for me right now. Loot on the screen while enemies are spawning, while we can't remove or like hide loot rather. Yikes. You can disable during combat. What's the button for that? What's the button? So yeah, I got a 2070 Super. I got a Ryzen 9 5950X. Yeah. 64 gigabytes of RAM. So yeah, the main bottleneck is definitely the GPU right now. Z. I remapped everything, so. Oh, is it just Z? Just Z? No. C doesn't do anything. Alt doesn't do anything. Comma. Doesn't do anything. Period. Doesn't do anything. It was a setting when you launched for the first time? That's bullshit. Know what you mean. What? How is it not something you can adjust on the fly? I'm gonna try it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it or not, because maybe it's gonna make you have to like wait until the game like detects you're out of combat, and then you know it's gonna ultimately like delay you picking up items. Yeah, there's a thing for. I have to press it 3 times. Cool. There's a thing for like making it non-interactable, but why is there nothing to like hide it visually as well? That makes no sense. Like the problem is not the interactability, the problem is the visibility mostly. What the fuck? Dude, why is it so dark? Holy shit. Invading their homes.
Need to wait.
Where did they spawn camp?
Not yet.
Oh wait, they also respawn all the time or what? Okay.
I need to wait.
How much VRAM does the 2070 Super have? It's a good question. Not a lot. How much does it have? 6? 8? Eight. You were contemplating to hit on Naomi just so I could ask her mom for a refund. Holy shit, dude. What? Okay, increasing the level by so much actually it's not that great for the Shadow Strike gameplay, because it's making like resets a lot harder. Holy ZDPS. What the fuck? $33K on Twitch per month. It's not even that much, honestly. Like, considering his setup, how many viewers he has, etc, etc. I thought it would be more. But also, could be like so many other sources of income that he's not showing, right? Who knows? I mean, the standard dashboard, yeah, has like stuff like subs and ads and so on. How much does he make from just ads, by the way? Because like, you make like 2 cents on Twitch per like 5 billion viewers, I feel like. Like, ads on Twitch are literally zero money. Compared to YouTube, where it's actually a lot of money. Like, not a lot, but a lot more than on Twitch. The Titan Quest God? You would have to ask Kerplunk or Epic Mama then, I guess. How's the endgame content in early access? It's not existent. Apart from being able to elevate enemy level, right? You can increase enemy level in zones, and you can increase like... like the game has like fixed level scaling, and then you can like add up to +5 levels on top of that. And you can also make like earlier zones scale up to your current level, I think, as well. Both of which are like optional via like what are they called? Like, this is a nice view. Can I shoot something down there? No, right? In Grand Dawn you could like literally like throw down a grenade here, right? Oh, you can here too. Cool. Fuck.
I need to wait.
Yeah, same. Some of them are understandable, some of them are really kind of confusing, I agree.
Over here. Yes, it's me. Glaukos. I've been going by Philon for too long.
How does he have like the same
Wearing a false
basic bitch-ass voice?
I'm sorry for hiding.
Fake money, huh?
It's good to see you all.
What do you mean fake money?
But things would have been easier if you'd been honest with us.
I'm sorry, Ariane.
Oh, on Kick, you mean? Fake?
It's Nemesis. I hadn't heard from her for ages, but a couple of decades ago,
Yeah.
she established herself nearby in the north.
I don't know, Kick seems like shady as fuck overall to me. Like, I don't know if I can trust their numbers.
I don't know, but she has a grudge against me from centuries ago. I thought I'd best avoid notice, or she'd see.
If Kick really was 300k compared to
I'm not
30k
strong
every
enough
day,
to
right?
stand against her.
Then why the fuck
Not on my
wouldn't he stream there non-stop, right?
I've never been much of a god.
Not the
Nemesis
first
is
Mafia on Earth?
powerful.
Yeah.
I have no clue. You're only mortal, but you did survive against Pan.
He does stream on
so
both at the same time.
Who knows? You need advice.
Does he?
from the
Like
Morai,
every
not
day now?
me.
Like every time he
Once you're
streams
done,
now?
I'll meet you on
Interesting.
the other side of the Morai temple and give you any help I can. I've never personally been inside the Morai temple. The sisters don't usually
Smith Mold.
accept visitors, even divine ones.
He broke 2 billion DPS mark. In which game? Torchlight Infinite. You need 2 billion DPS to do Endgame? Yeah. Who says that? Is there like an NPC like cock blocking you if you don't have at least 2 billion DPS? People told you to quit the game? Just quit the game? What?
Here we are. Stand back.
Open the gates!
Good luck in there. I'll meet you on the other side. Be polite.
If you don't have 2 billion
Don't want
DPS,
to
then it
upset
takes
the
30 minutes to fight him. I mean, is that a problem? Or is it like one of those, if you deal 2 billion DPS, he just dies, and if you don't do 2 billion DPS, then he heals up to full again, or has like Giga Shield or something like that? How does Endgame look like in this game?
The last years have weighed so heavily upon Glaucus.
The endgame is rerolling a new character. It's like ramping up. Like a soft enrage.
I need to wait.
I mean, it's ARPG players, right? ARPG players care all about endgame. They want to do endgame at level 1. So... no, replayability in this game is not coming through endgame. It's coming through rerolling new classes and making new characters. Which at this point, considering the amount of content there is in general, might just mean that you will run out of endgame, or like things to do in general in this game very, very soon.
I wonder how long these dead lay here.
This is an ARPG with a lot more focus on the R in ARPG. It's a lot more like roleplay than action, compared to, say, Path of Exile. So yeah, currently if you run out of things to do in the main campaign, then literally the only end game, right, like the things you can do after the end of the game is to make a new character. There's no other content right now. If you juice up the monster level with the statue, you get higher level items. I actually haven't paid attention to that yet, but I have juiced them up, right? They're all 5 levels higher than they are originally. And I believe you do get higher level items, like these are level 24, level 23, 24, 23, yeah. I do think so, yes. Which might or might not be a good thing, actually, because, like, you get better gear, but you also need a higher level to equip them. So... That's another thing, like, how does this game do... like, item tiers? There's, like, a tier for every single level, right? Like, 23, 24... How does the tier scaling even work in this game? Also, once I start fighting harder mobs, I do kind of remember why I'm generally not the biggest fan of like reset on kill abilities. I mean, it can be fun, but yeah. What the fuck? Almost died. What the fuck? Like a tier scaling? It's a scaling that makes you cry. How is it so hard to hit the fucking marked enemy, man? How is it so hard? Low tier. Yeah. It's all good. This looks like a refreshing situation where it's new but good, but I have been fooled before. Just got the game a few minutes ago.
Harbingers of retribution.
Yeah, the game is definitely far from perfect in my opinion.
This can't be good.
But it has some pretty cool ideas slash features going for it, for sure.
Still alive. So if her harbingers
And
are
the
here
lore
for
and the
you,
atmosphere is great.
what are they here for?
Clotho. Killing the spider's children, plus 50 emotional damage. Yep. What do we have here?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, loot filters when... Unlimited stash when...
Stand firm, troops! The intruder approaches.
Spartan. Spartans!
So, it seems I am not the only intruder in the Moirai's temple. I did not think mortals could access these halls. It matters not. I am the right hand of retribution, and you have chosen the wrong day to stumble upon my work. Troops, report to me down below once you have eliminated the intruder. Hurry! Nemesis must have her titan Ichor when she returns.
Yo, Hammer, thanks for the raid. Welcome, guys. How's it going? Are you checking out Titan Quest 2 as well? And if so, how are you liking it so far? Dude, what the fuck, man? How do you default attack in this game? What the fuck? Waiting for full release, cool from what I've seen so far. Yeah, certainly looks and feels promising, but it is also rough around the edges, I would say. Certainly rough.
Was he?
So
That armor was Spartan, but
it does need some polishing. 100%. How much content is available right now? Act 1. And 4 masteries. Out of, I believe, 3 acts and 6 masteries or something like that. So yeah. I said this before, like, maybe the game is gonna release in 2027. Definitely after Franks of Asgard though, I think. Like 100%. What the fuck? Holy. Jesus, I almost died. Yikes. This is a big bonk. But it needs so much might, right? I could do it for, like, if I played pierce damage, right? I could do that. I guess I could just, like, respec the pierce. There's nothing really, like, holding me back from doing that. I think my armor is, like, not great or something. To be fair, I did also like increase levels by +5 now, enemies, so That's probably why things are a bit rippier than before. I'm not sure if I like that kind of like scaling, or like that kind of way to increase the difficulty of a game. Like, is there any like real benefit doing that? Apart from getting loot that you can't use because it's like higher level than you. Does it even make sense to do that? Is it like XP efficient, for example? I'm not sure if like these questions have been asked or answered by the devs themselves even, to be fair. If you like Titan Quest 1, you will like 2. I believe it's a bit more complex than that. Small skill bar? I think it's appropriate. Let's get some more vigor. I need more HP. Need one more. Do I remove this one maybe? Really not sure about the Doom. Feels like I still need more synergy for that to be properly popping off. What can I put here? On ability start, become indomitable for 1 second. Gives you more armor. Yeah, sure, why not? What else do we have here? So there's like dot like plague damage, and then there's poison damage over time as well in this game, right? As we know, everybody that liked Diablo 2 also liked Diablo 3 and Diablo 4. True, yeah, true and real. They just like it instantly. Are there bows at EA? Yes, there are bows. There's some bow skills as well, and especially Rogue and Warfare. Pretty nice. How does the Trickster's Shrine quest work? Can't seem to find the Turtles thing to lure in. I don't think I've completed it either yet. I'm also like still on the look for whatever you have to find. 20% chance to gain flow. Maybe we gain flow. How do we consume flow? I wish there was like a search bar here, by the way. I think it would be kind of nice. But this one can also gain flow. Do I want the indomitable? Maybe like 3 points weaken would be nice, but let's like remove one here again maybe, and then go back to core and put this to 5, and also get indomitable for more armor, especially. Cool. How can you spec the barrier, by the way? There's some things you can get here for sure as well, right? More barrier, less cooldown. Regenerate health equal to barrier. For 2 seconds you heal for 100% of the damage taken? What? You get the... Dude, the barrier things are insane as well. Trying to brew a code malleable in Titan Quest 2. Interesting. I think that seems rather hard to do right now. But maybe feel free to prove me wrong. More spooters. Basic attacks can be converted to cold, that's true, yeah. If you are Storm Master, you can do that. True.
Your friend winds another way. Another way.
Not yet.
Okay, where do I see my flow? What's the flow? Okay, there's flow here. Right, is this flow? I think it was flow. Bruh, my fucking AoE is like...
Need to wait. Need more enemies. Not yet.
Dude, bitch-ass like basic skeletons are so tanky. You're playing poison damage, holy.
I need to wait.
Wait, we fought all of this for what? Just to look at some caves? Okay,
Not
cool.
yet.
That was interesting. Or is there more? Imagine Crate face when he sees this game. Oh, Xanta is already playing it. He's like, it's kind of funny. I'm like in the playtester channel, right? And Xanta is like commenting and playing on the game as well all the time as we speak. He even joined the Titan Quest Discord to like give feedback, I think. Or like not feedback, but like to wish them luck or something like that.
I need to wait.
Grim Dawn and Wolfson engine is just Grim Dawn and CryEngine, which wouldn't happen because Grim Dawn, or like Crate rather, prefers to make their own engine. So yeah, I mean, they're making their own engine, or rather, their own engine has already been pretty much completed. So now it's time for them to work on their RTS game and Grim Dawn 2 eventually. Here. This game surpasses Last Epoch by just campaign. The campaign is great, like the world building and so on, I think is really well made. I will have to say that, but combat-wise, for example, I'm not sure if this game surpasses Ellie. I think right now it actually doesn't yet. I think Ellie combat feels snappier than this game's for sure. At least right now. Dude, what is this might spam with bows, man? Why not agility? I mean, I guess they're like heavy physical bows, but still. Yeah, the concepts in Ellie campaign are fine. The execution is not I agree. Oh, okay, what's going on with these guys? These archers do like a fuck ton of damage with just like basic attacks, it feels like. At least I can deal damage to them, unlike the skeletons. They have like way too much poison resistance. Holy shit. Eddie's combat to be floating and have no impact. Many people have said that. Maybe it is floaty, but maybe I don't mind it that much. Maybe I just flow, I don't know, like flow with the flow? What do you say that in English? I'm just swimming with the flow. With the floaty flow. Go to combat plate, watch that infinite.
Of dark energy. It looks like it came from Nemesis. She's definitely been here.
Go with the flow.
Anyone
You're not walking when you're with the flow, right? You're swimming in the flow. You flow with the flow. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna try to reinvent the English language.
I need to wait.
Chew with the flu. Eddie's combat is fine, hardly the issue with the game. Yeah. Eddie has bigger issues, let's say it like that. Inspect the glowing statue. Okay, maybe I should like actually pay attention to what I have to do here instead of just like... I'm stuck. I am fucking stuck. Yep, I'm stuck. To be fair, this also happens in Grim Dawn. Like, not anymore really, but it did happen in Grim Dawn every now and then. Good to see this game took some inspiration from Grim Dawn's pathfinding. The stairs are equally bad as well, actually. It's kind of funny.
I need to wait.
The fuck? Holy shit. These spiders hurt.
I wasn't sure you'd make it, but you pulled through.
Yozumi83, thanks for Prime. 1 entire year. Appreciate the support. Is my poison resistance that bad, really? 48. I mean, I guess 48 is not 60. Interesting. Is there any RPG that doesn't have stairs? I don't know, but the Grim Dawn Titan quest maybe have like more stairs than the average RPG, but they also always had like some pathfinding issues with stairs. I mean, they upgraded to ladders most of the time here now. P1/2 actually don't have stairs, if I recall correctly. Yeah, you might be right. Maybe they don't.
I need to wait.
Like, at least not in the way as it's like, it's an asset that you have to walk on, right? So I think like that's mostly what's causing the pathfinding issues. It's like a walkable asset, and then the weapon like struggles to find a path on that asset or something like that. Yeah, Ashes of Mammoth, for example, like the Mammoth city looks great and like visually very immersive, but pathfinding is terrible, like legit terrible. Okay, what the fuck is going on here? Too many mobs. Oh shit, the mind blows. Too many mobs. Too many mobs for my single target build.
I need to wait.
And there will be some poison resistance if I want to get rid of the lightning res. With Cyrus, how do you say that name even? Wish there was an option in AOM to just skip the part like the Ethereals can have Mammoth, it's not worth saving. Just fuck Mammoth, right? Just give it up. Concede it. Why is the camera panning here? I mean, sure, there's some cool, like... Oh. Why is there a shark here? That's a... or like a tuna... That's actually a tuna, right? Not a shark. Tuna. Who even, like... fished that tuna, dude? Who here can fish that tuna? The Ichthyans, I guess. But how the fuck is like a tuna in a cave, man? It's like an ocean animal. Maybe it's like an ocean cave? And the tuna got lost? Who knows? I'm probably like overthinking this a bit. Monka. Oh, actual boss or what? Side boss. Why is he invulnerable? Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why are they invulnerable? I don't understand. Maybe like some spells going on here. Okay, now I can't attack him. What the fuck? It's like not very clear, to be fair. Okay, I can attack this guy now. Kill the enemies in order. Yeah, I have to kill this guy next. Dude, what? I'm like literally attacking him, am I not? Is it just hitboxes? What is going on? What? He's invulnerable again now.
Not yet.
Not yet, holy shit.
I need to wait.
This is weird as fuck. Like, I mean, I don't mind a mechanic like this existing, but what's the visual cue for that, or like clue for that? Like, I don't see anything. Maybe I'm blind. But that was hard to see, if there was any clue. It's a lot of armor now at this point, not gonna lie. It's like double my armor, holy. But it requires 93 might. I really don't want to put points in might as a poison or lightning character, right? Why do all RPGs have the same stuff, like resistances, crit chance, etc.? I mean, how else are you gonna resist enemy damage, if not with resistances? Like, what would be your alternative suggestion / solution? Poop chance? I mean, this game not only has crit chance, right? It also has Behold. It has super crit chance. Not just crit chance, also super crit chance. Actually, D4 has defense instead of resistances, just defense. Yeah.
Not yet.
Giga poop chance. Basically. Yeah, exactly. If so, you basically your crit chance cap is 200% basically, right? Because at 100% crit chance you get like you crit every hit, and say you have a 150% chance, then you 50% of the time you super crit, and 50% of the chance you only crit instead of super crit.
I need to wait.
Yeah, normal crit is like 150 multiplier, and super crit is a 250 multiplier. Which... I don't know if that's like a cool or necessary thing that you need in RPGs or not, but I think it's very Diablo inspired, if I remember correctly. Why does it say like you can jump from here to here? What?
I need to wait.
And I gotta jump down here, that's for sure though. Yeah, we also got weapon swap here again in this game, and I don't know if you need it or want it. Maybe there's some builds that can use it. We'll see. I think PoE2 did a decent effort at making it usable. Grim Dawn and Titan Quest 1 didn't really do it well at all, I think. Diablo 4, I mean, Barbarian is all about that, but it's like a built-in kit. Moirai Dungeons, Monka. How do I scale up the damage from my bomb? Hardcore char do I play? Yes, hardcore char I play. Hardcore character this is. Not die, you must.
Not yet.
New health potion. Ketchup or ketchup? There's no monkey in this game, that's true. That's true. I don't miss the monkey. I'm not missing any monkey here. The resistances are bad, right? I don't want like fire else. I really don't want fire else. What do we have here? Fire else? I mean, an agility based hand would be nice. Like this would be a good like type of item, just you know, different affixes. The force with you, maybe, yes. Maybe it's with you.
I need to wait.
Alright, so we went from like a very open map to a more classical like linear dungeon type map.
Can't be infinite. You survived. Perhaps there is more to you.
I'm gonna die to this now, or what?
Hold your weapon. Who taught you to fight?
Aristone of Sparta.
Aristano. That means it's you. You're the god-marked mortal. The one my mistress
Or maybe I
hunts.
shouldn't have told him that.
You're still alive. Listen, you need to accept reality. Nemesis will end you. Her cause is righteous. All you will create by resisting her is suffering for you and others. Goodbye, God-marked. Troops, I must depart to speak to our mistress.
Oh, we're not fighting him.
Spend your strength against the God-marked mortal.
What is this pussy doing, man?
Make Nemesis proud.
Yeah, he was too afraid to fight me already. I could like hear that in his voice, right? That means though that I have to fight a bunch of more trash mobs, which honestly is what this build sucks at. So I'm not really looking forward to that. Maybe there's gonna be a boss here, who knows? Wait, what is this? Okay, and what is that?
Power of the Titans. She seeks to wipe away the gods.
Where the fuck do I go?
Titans here.
Okay, there's some more Titan Seeker up there, it seems like. Okay, what about here? Is this just the exit?
She seeks its power to erase, to destroy.
That's literally just the exit, right? Fuck! Why would it be clickable and openable before you actually click on that Titan Seeker? Oh, you can just enter here again, though. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just raging for no reason. Click the Icar. Ascend to new ascendancies, or something like that. What? Wait. Monka. Monka, monka, monka. Wait even more. Holy. How much longer do I need to wait? Alright.
It seems that you're getting used to this.
Your fate awaits you, God-marked.
5 divinity. Dude, I could like level like 3 classes, it feels like. And I'm playing only 1.
We need to wait.
Like, how much Titan Ichor do I have over? 17 divinity? Like, how do I even use this? It's like, play a second mastery now, do it now. What if I don't want to? No, do it now. Play it now. Okay, what to push?
Not yet.
How much less damage is the sword right now? It's not a lot less already, right? Like, I think we're gonna actually stop using my scapula rather soon. Like, if I find another weapon like this, right? Like 2 swords, for example, would go big.
Well, at least we've made it further than Nemesis's
Or maybe even
hardened.
play a shield.
That's a good sign. Her lieutenant was unsettling. Once he tells Nemesis we're alive, she'll be coming after us again. If the Moirai can't help us, we're doomed.
Or maybe, I don't know, some spear or daggers if I find some good ones. Spear you can kind of only play with a sword though, I mean with a shield, right? Like you can't dual wield spears, but spear is a one-handed weapon, so you're kind of locked in to play spear and shield. Which is fine, but
I need to wait.
just something to keep in mind. Gallery of Lachesis.
to wait.
Alright, alright.
Not yet.
Is there gonna be a boss up here or what's up here? No, right.
Need to wait.
Not yet.
Is the Moira who actually measures out the fate of mortals as they live. I suppose she's been guiding us. I suppose we can blame the cases for all the troubles we've encountered. But we should also be grateful we've prevailed each time.
Not yet.
Why am I not dealing any damage to these guys? What the fuck? Come on. Oh shit. They are so poison resistant, yikes. I need to mark like every single one of them, otherwise I do like no damage. Maybe I should have like played like some dual damage build instead. It's not Grim Dawn, we're just like stack 1 damage type maybe, I don't know. Is it easy to read the Kun encounter in Skabar? I think it's fine. Oh, another Warlock, only. Yeah, these Warlocks are kinda sketchy. Dude, I deal 0 damage to this guy, what the fuck? Okay, maybe not 0, but not a lot. Is he even marked? Oh, he is now.
Not yet.
It can be fine removing, I think, was it cold or lightning rust? Cold rust mostly. Okay, I would lose some HP. That's for sure, but otherwise I would gain like a lot of armor and so on. Maybe that's fine. And also gain poison rust. Go to 59 instead of 60 cold rust. I mean, that's fine. Axes need might and fitness, right? Why does this one need like res? What is res again? Resolve? That's a cold weapon. Oh, losing the all rest though is gonna hurt a bit, right? The axe is too good.
Need to wait.
Klepton, Cursed Temple Looter. Wait, where the fuck is he? Huh? Why the fuck do I see him when I'm down here? Huh? What kind of sense does that make? Does it make any sense? That's a bunch of HP, holy. Can we get some more? I like a pointed cluster bomb. Let's see. Okay. Seems good to me. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's kind of weird that you could really like see his HP bar.
That's not possible.
That's not possible.
I can't do that.
Okay, what do we have here? The same stats, but more and better. I mean, that's an easy upgrade. Oh, that's a good spear, isn't it? Or like decent spear at least. Do I have a good shield to use that with? I mean, I also lose the resistances. I keep forgetting about that. It's not a good trade-off necessarily. Area ability damage, increased weapon attack damage. It's good for like force wave or stuff like that, right? Like the thunder, whatever it's called again, Fisher.
Need to wait.
The name Atropos means she who cannot be turned. As in, her mind can never be changed. When death comes, it comes.
Death comes? Who? Really? Fire resistance. Oh, this one would be nice. Needs 95 might though. How do these like sometimes look literally the same? Oops. But like give like need vastly different stats. Seems like kind of placeholder to me. Dude, holy shit, they took no damage. Fucking skeletons. Oh my god.
Where are the Moirai? How much do we have to prove ourselves?
Where are they indeed? Okay, let's go back real quick to the village and sell some stuff. Hello, hello. Welcome on.
Need quality eye.
So I really don't want to play might, right? Weapons. This is for like cold, fire, or physical damage stuff. Yeah, we can't play any of this crap. We really can't. We could. Should I play like a poison staff maybe? That makes no sense. Unless you get like lots of weapon damage to it. It really makes no sense. Global damage mitigation penetration though. Wouldn't that like actually fix like some of the poison issues I have, like poison resistance issues? I wonder. I mean spears could work. You don't choose might, it chooses you. This is a fast attacking weapon. I don't know if I need that really. I mean, on this build, not so much.
Need quality eye.
Increased attributes is kind of good. Not gonna lie, like this, I mean that's not bad at all. What do I need for this? Level 24, okay. That's manageable. These are just not the resistances I need. Like, not at all. And then there's a bunch of like might-based stuff here. Which I really don't want to put points into. Like agility, knowledge is fine, but might, yikes.
Need quality eye.
Not on this build at least. Yeah, all the might-based stuff, I literally cannot use it. It's not gonna work.
I need to wait.
Find me some.
Do I have
more
enough? How many do I need again?
embers
Like
if you
90?
want my final gift.
I got 19.
Not yet.
Close enough.
Keen to.
Okay, what does an Arcanist have to offer? Level 14 gear? What the fuck? Oh, that's so bad.
Why going hunting?
Do these not scale up? I guess they don't. It's like just low level crap. Huh. Interesting.
Need something stopped? Need something stored?
Need quality eye.
2 million DPS is still not enough. What is the order even of any of this? Why is the Vineyard entrance up here? But then like Moira Temple Gate. Portal of Fate. Whoa, what is this ordering, dude? Yikes. What the fuck? Like the most recent one is Portal of Fate is like in the middle of all of these. What the fuck? That's horrible. How are you supposed to find it like right away? What the hell? Ay ay ay. Spear Brigand. Spear Brigand build. I'm just playing pure rogue still. Still haven't decided on secondary mastery. I mean for acid there's like not really much you can do, I guess. But I mean you maybe like what does warfare have? Like generic stuff? Yeah, weapon attacks. I mean weapon proficiency would be good, for example, like 100%, that would be good. Like these passes aren't bad at all. Just like simply HP and armor is also good. I could do leap. Maybe. Just to like move around faster. Or battlefield awareness just for like armor. They're doing spin to win, bleed and poison dot. Interesting. Okay, what else do we have? Storm. What would Storm give me? Lightning, shock, chill, projectile, energy regen. Actually not too bad. But otherwise it's like very spell and caster oriented. Barrier, barrier conversion, barrier decay, code resistance. Oh, resistances are not too bad. Damage. Hey, don't I get some resistances up here as well? Does Rogue not get any resistances? There's no resistances whatsoever. Yikes. Okay. Okay, what about Earth? Apart from being obviously very nice for like fire grenade or stuff, I guess. You get health, armor, fire resistance up here in Magma Shell. Barrier and armor here. Some attack damage, some ailment, some physical, spell, and then maximum energy. What do we get here? Ignite. Ring of Flame. Grants increased movement speed. To be fair, don't I have like full acid conversion? A 100% of all weapon damage converted to poison damage. So if I gain like say cold flat weapon damage, right? It's also gonna be converted to poison? Is that how it works? I think so. Turns cancel sustained skill, so it's always active, no cooldown. Yeah, that's pretty much RF right there. Earth enchantment. Stone imbuement gives you flat weapon strike damage, but also converts all damage to strike damage. Fire, flame shield, stone skin. I mean, unless you're going fire rogue, I don't think Earth does that much for you. Did Storm do anything at all, apart from energy regen? I mean, energy regen and then just damage and rage effect. But you need like rage generation. Cold and lightning resistance. Can you get rage regen with like default attack? I think you can, right? Cyclone. Blink. That seems cool. Store Nimbus aura. Ah, this will give you like full conversion, yeah. Blah 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 blah. Cold resistance.